Hello, welcome to this video. I'm gonna be riding my Honda CB125. My name is Effie, or if you can be asked, Aerophily. I very recently got my full license and I'm very happy about that, but I am still riding my CB125F Honda. The only difference is I'm not riding with the L plates anymore. I can take those off. So today was a Sunday and I decided to go out on a ride. It's a lovely day, nice sunny day, dry, and not too cold. I think it's about 8 degrees. I've layered up, but not enough. So even though I'm wearing 2 layers of, leggings and jeans, and I'm wearing my normal gloves underneath my biking gloves, I'm still cold. But it's fine. I'm not freezing cold. It's just my plan was to go for about an hour's ride, but I decided that's not a good idea because my hands started feeling really cold. So I changed plans, and instead I'm driving to a National Trust place somewhere in the woods. I think the place is called Comer Woods or something like that. So I'm just gonna go have a walk and then ride back. I assume you like riding, or I assume you'd like to learn to ride motorbikes. So, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here because that was me a few years back looking for inspiration and then guidance and how-to videos on how to learn to ride, how to pass your CBT, all that stuff. Very exciting, and it's a nice way to get yourself prepared and into the mindset of getting things done. So I hope you're enjoying your day. Don't know if it's Sunday, Monday, whatever day it is for you. If it's day or evening, I hope you're enjoying yourself and you're having fun in this little corner of the internet, all about bikes, motorbikes, and learning to ride. I have one thing to say to you if you're a new rider, and I think it's the most important thing, which is never forget that riding is about riding safely. Because if you're not riding safely, then you can't have fun and you can't keep riding because something bad will happen and it will stop you eventually. If you learn to ride safely, then you can enjoy yourself fully, knowing that you're going to be safe. So whether it's going on a ride out with friends, or if there's drivers or riders around you, but drivers mostly, who are trying to push you out of the way or who are impatient, don't worry about them. Worry about you and your ride and your journey. And the frustrating thing for me as a person who very recently got their full license and took the L plate off, it's frustrating that people are treating me better on my motorbike. Frustrating for when I was a learner driver with the L plates, because so many people would see me on a main road. They might be on a side road like this, trying to get out. They would see me approaching fast. They should not be coming out, but they would come out. Because the mindset is, I'm not going to get stuck behind a learner rider. And that's really frustrating and very dangerous because, they might cause an accident by spooking the learner rider by coming out in front of them and cutting them off. So it's my second day riding without L plates, and I have had 0 incidents. Nobody has been a dickhead. Nobody has pulled out when they shouldn't have. people are actually letting me through, like they're giving me right of way, which is really nice. But then why are people the complete opposite when you're a learner rider or a learner driver? Anyway, so back to my point of riding safely. Don't feel intimidated by anyone to ride in an unsafe way. So let's say you're on country roads like this. So I think that was a 50 speed limit. Let's say you're on a 50 speed limit, but you don't know the road, you don't know the area, it's bendy. Okay, right now it's not bendy, but whatever. And you feel like going 35 is too slow, but that's how you feel safe riding. That's the speed you should be going at. You should not be going 50 because the speed limit is 50. 50 is the limit. 50 would be for someone who knows that road, whose vehicle is up to spec, like literally just been serviced, tires done, everything fully checked, and you know, all the conditions are great. Maybe they can go 50. If you feel like 35 is the pace you can go, that's what you should be doing. Whether you're riding or in a car, never ever feel pressured to ride faster or in any different way than you would. So here I am arriving at the National Trust place. The guy is trying to tell me to park wherever I can find. I'm a bit deaf. I'm also wearing my helmet, so I could not hear. I had to ask him 3 times to repeat himself. Eventually I got it with hand signals. I was like, haha, yeah, I can fit wherever. So I'm just gonna leave my bike and go for a short walk. I don't really feel like walking loads, plus I have my motorbike boots on, and you know they're comfortable but not very comfortable for like an hour longer than that hike. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave my bike here on the side, not take any space from the cars, and yeah, I'll be back in a bit. And here I am again. I had a coffee, I had a muffin, I had about 25 minutes of a walk, and I decided that was enough for me, so I'm gonna get back on my bike because today that's what I'm doing. I did not come out to walk, I came out to ride my bike. And look at this sunny weather. What a lovely, lovely light. Right, so here we go. I'm just gonna slowly ride out of this very, very crowded car park. Everybody's coming out on a Sunday, on a weekend in general, though these National Trust places are full. Hopefully, no, thankfully, the little path was not very crowded. So yeah, that was fun. I quite enjoy being a member of the National Trust. It just always gives me somewhere to go to when I want to get out of the house and go and do something different. So if the weather is dry, if it's a little bit sunny, I'm gonna hop on my bike, look into the maps and see what National Trust places are around me and that I haven't seen, or maybe one that I have been, but you know, it's lovely and I want to go again. And I just ride out like 20 to 40 minutes. And you have a lovely space, you can go for a walk, you can see some lovely houses and estates. There's almost always a cafe, there's a bookshop a lot of the times, or a gift shop. It's a lovely day out, and you know, if you're already paying monthly, then you don't have to give 20 to 25 pounds for entry. It's a really, really nice thing to have. So yeah, back on the road. I'm just gonna join the main road here and get on my way. That's me nodding to the other riders, just nodding. Yeah. So the other thing about being a rider, whether you're new or old, no, whether you're new or experienced or you're young or you're old, it really doesn't matter. All it matters is that you enjoy riding, and that's why you're here. Or you aspire to learn to ride and enjoy riding. And I think what I've realized is that people are just looking for community. Anything we do, any hobbies, any activities we do, we are just looking for a place to belong. We're just looking for a safe space to express our interests and find community, find people who are, you know, have similar interests as us and would like to socialize and connect on, based on these interests. So that's what I really, really enjoy, that it's a community of people are who have the same goal, to enjoy themselves safely on the motorbike. So I hope that you will join that community very, very soon. If you still haven't joined it, I hope that you have booked yourself for your CBT, or if you've passed that, keep riding and work towards your mod 1 and mod 2. It's so exciting when you get to that part. It's so exciting when I booked those tests. Oh my god, I was so excited and thrilled that I passed. Ironically, it took me twice to pass my mod 1, but I passed my mod 2 on the first time without any training. So what happened was, my mod 1, I had no other faults, but I literally failed on the speed for the hazard avoidance. So I did my what's it called, the emergency stop, and you have to reach a certain speed, and the examiner told me the speed I reached for that one, which I should have ignored. But he told me that I was about 8 kilometers faster than I needed to. And he didn't say it exactly like that, but in my head I thought, okay, so I don't need to be that fast. Wrong, because in the hazard avoidance you do need that speed, because it's a different kind of thing. You have to swerve, and by swerving you lose that speed, and you hit that speed trap on a different time. Anyway, so I did the hazard avoidance twice, but I didn't get the speed right, so I failed the mod 1. Anyway, went back again, like the following week, I passed it. It was great. And then I booked myself for a training for mod 2. So we're talking about like January. I passed my mod 1, I think it was end of January, so end of December. So I booked my mod 2 for my mod 2 training for the beginning of January. Now, it was very, very cold in the beginning of January, and I woke up on that day and my instructor had texted me and said, before you set out for the training center, give me a call, let's catch up, because it's really, really cold and icy. So I called him, and he was like, it's really, really icy. It's not safe to ride in these conditions, so training is cancelled. Now, this was a Friday, and my mod 2 was booked for the Monday afterwards, which meant that if I didn't do the training, I was going to the mod 2 without any training at all, like specific for the mod 2. And my only worry was that I didn't know the area, because the instructors that I went to, the riding school I went to, is not in my town. I went to the Redditch Motorcycle Training Center, the RMT guys in Redditch. They are a really good, amazingly good training school. So if you're in the area, or even if you're not, like, I know people are traveling from far away to come to these guys, because they are the best instructors around. They are professional, they are friendly, they're approachable. They really care to teach you to ride safely. So anyway, the instructor cancels my training, and I go on the Monday for my Mod 2. And what do you know? I passed that on the first time. Like, obviously I had a few faults, but nothing major and nothing too bad. I'm so thrilled that I couldn't stop jumping up and down and smiling that day. Like, my cheeks were literally hurting. Anyway, I don't know if you're enjoying this ramble, me going on and on and on. Maybe you've muted the video, which, if you haven't and you feel like I've bugged you enough, you can do. Although I should not be saying that, I always put myself down. I always have this insecurity that I talk a lot, talk too much, and it's an imposed thing because people have told me loads of times when I was growing up that I talk too much or that women should talk less and stuff. Anyway, no, I'm not gonna shut up. I'm not gonna talk less. This is my video. If you don't like it, goodbye. Or mute and just enjoy the ride. Yeah, and on that note, if you are enjoying the video and you appreciate this content, then please give me a like on the video, or if you're interested in more videos like this, please leave a comment and let me know, because it would be nice to know that someone's interested, and that would probably motivate me to take more videos and edit them and put them up. And if you want to keep up with any of my content, please subscribe. My content is all over the place. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just a person with lots of interests that likes to share those interests with the world every now and then. And if you've made it this far into the video, my friend, why don't you let me know what your name is and what your journey is into motorcycling, motorbiking, riding, whatever it's called. Why don't you let me know what you're up to today, if you've been having a good start to 2025. I've had the best start, honestly. I got my license like on the 6th of January, and even though I'm job hunting at the moment, I think that things are going well. I'm just trying to organize my life, really. I've been organizing my space, got a couple of new like storage shelving stuff, those cube storage things. I've got a couple of those. Managed to organize my clothes better. I changed my room, my office room. I changed it completely, way more organized now. And at the moment, I'm on a journey to find a good job, and in the meantime, learn how to be on a budget, and not spend money that I should not be spending. That's exciting, but that's why the motorbike is such a nice thing to have and to do on your days off or when you have free time, because it's especially a low, a small engine motorcycle doesn't cost too much to run. I literally put, I think, £6 of fuel, and it was almost full. And I can go out on a nice day. I literally had coffee with me from home today, because I'm very much a coffee enthusiast, a barista. I am a skilled barista, and I have a whole setup at home. So before I left the house, I just made myself a coffee, had a little bit of it, and then took the rest in a reusable mug. And then I stopped at Aldi. If you saw in the beginning of the video, I was at Aldi, and I thought I'm gonna treat myself to a pastry. Obviously they don't do proper pastries, but I got some nice lemon muffins. Fast forward to the end of the day, I've actually finished all the muffins. That was 4 muffins. But anyway, it's a Sunday. not gonna take it to heart. Mostly because I know that it's when you obsess over the things that you've done wrong, that's when you keep doing the wrong thing, because the guilt turns into shame, and the shame is not nice. It's not a nice feeling. We try to avoid it, and we do more of that behavior because it's numbing us in the moment. And just like that, we're over the 20-minute mark on this video. Apparently there's 8 more minutes. But I feel like I've talked enough today. I feel like you got an idea of my personality by now. Someone, I had asked a really good friend of mine I had asked him a question. I said, how would you describe me to a friend of yours who doesn't know me? And I was kind of expecting like something nice. Like, I think I was just fishing for compliments or like a boost to my ego, and I was expecting something like, oh, you're creative, you're very kind, things like that. And he literally turns to me and says, I'd say you're very emotional and chaotic. And that took me by surprise, but oh my god, and I know he's accurate. It just stung a little bit when he said it just like that. Anyway, so you got an idea of who I am and what I'm like and what my next videos might be like. But if you'd like videos where I don't talk and instead there's just music on, or if you'd like to see something specific, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to know that there's other people interested in riding who are finding these videos and they think they're useful, because to be honest, that's all I was doing. Or, that's a lot of what I was doing in my free time. When I couldn't ride, when I didn't have a bike of my own, or up until I went for my CBT, I was really looking for videos of people riding. And I thought, why not? Why not do something like that, and enjoy my rides as well? So I'm gonna put some music on now. Yeah, subscribe if you want to keep up with any of my content. Give a like to this video if you thought it was nice. If you didn't think it was nice, leave me a comment and say what wasn't nice for you. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you around. Enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your week. And yeah, take care. Enjoy the music and the rest of the ride. Bye.